Hello, everybody, and welcome to another NintendoFuse review. Today, I'll be talking all about PowerSync for the Nintendo Switch. So, PowerSync is a puzzle platforming game, and the game came out on May 22nd, 2025. It was developed and published by Winterwire Games, and full disclosure, a review code was provided to me from PR. So in this game, you are in this underwater power plant and it is attacked, and you need to turn the power back on. So you are the diver, and you have to go into the depths into these levels, and they're little platforming levels. Each level you go down, and it almost feels like a little Captain Toad in a sense, but it has more. You can jump, more mobility, more platforming challenges to get through. There's checkpoints throughout each of these levels, and there's a lot of circuitry puzzles. You have to turn the power back on. You hit a switch, or you have to carry like an orb, and you got to put it in another spot and figure out where to go. And sometimes you have to hit switches in certain orders because electricity will pop up that will kill you. So you have to make sure that you don't get caught. And each level gets significantly more difficult, naturally. And there's a mystery. What's happening? Why did the power fail? And your teammates are talking and they're figuring it out and they're trying to discuss and they're supposedly helping you. It's one of those games where we'll all go and split up and help out, and you just at least I didn't see them other than the discussions that we had. And the atmosphere was really cool. And I will say, when I played this game, my son became like hypnotized. I'm talking full on hypnotized. He was just, there was something about it. He was just loving it. And I have to say that I wanted to keep going and play more, but I encountered a weird bug when I went to World 7 or Level 7, and it froze on me. And then I said, well, let me try to go to 8 because it let me skip a level. And I went to 8, and the same thing happened. And I informed them about it, and they said that they would be working on a patch, but I could not get past the levels. They kept freezing. So I could not get further into the game, which saddened me because I really wanted to see more of the game. And there is an issue, at least not an issue, but it's an issue with me personally. And it is being addressed because I did bring it up, is that when you start the game, normally a game starts up, does the logos, goes to a title screen. This game goes right in. Like, it just jumps right into the game and it opens with an opening cutscene, which is fine. That opening cutscene cannot be skipped. And it feels like it's between 3 and 5 minutes long because it's the opening cutscene and it's setting up the story and gets you in there. And when you just had a crash and you have to back out and restart the game, and then you have to sit through a 3 to 5 minute cutscene that you just want to skip more than anything to get back into the game, it's really frustrating. Good news is I brought those issues up, and they said that they will be fixing it in the patch. So, as of this time of this recording, there hasn't been a patch, but by the time you're watching this, there might be a patch. So those are my two biggest issues with the game, and they are both being addressed. And if you don't care about the cutscene, then whatever, it is what it is. But the crashing definitely prevented me from continuing on the game, which is sad. I felt the atmosphere really cool. The controls were a little floaty, and it also, I had to adjust this because usually when I play a 3D platformer, I use the right analog stick to move the camera, and that still applies. But the game also auto moves the camera, so it did make me a little nauseous sometimes when it would auto move, and I would try to correct it, and it was almost like fighting the camera. It's minor, but it was a thing, and I did want to bring it up. So the game is $14.99. And from what I played, I had a lot of fun. There are more levels. There's 30 or so levels, it looked like. From what I saw, there could be a lot more. Um, if you enjoy puzzle platformers, I do think you'll get your value out of this. But at the same time, it's also real puzzle platformers. Like, there's no enemies, at least no enemies I encountered. It's no combat. It's literally platforming around and turning on switches. And it could also get old. Definitely, I could feel it grating on me, like one of those that I would play at short bursts. So it's kind of hard to recommend at 14.99, especially without the patch to fix the errors where I couldn't even continue, as well as the unskippable opening cutscene. So I would recommend a sale. and watch a trailer first to see if it's kind of up your alley, or you're watching footage while you're listening to this. So see if the footage is up your alley. It's hard to suggest at a full price. After they fix the stuff, if you're watching the trailer and you say like, "Oh, this this looks up my alley," then yes, I would say you'll probably get your money's worth because there's a lot of content, provided you can get to it. Otherwise, I would wait for a sale personally. But again, the game did come out again May 22nd. Winter Wire Games developed and published it. And again, thank you to the PR agency for providing a review code for me. If you enjoy reviews like this, please subscribe and like below, and check out all the other reviews and game chat reviews on our Nintendo Fuse YouTube, as well as NintendoFuse.com. While you're there, you can also check out our bi-weekly podcast, industry interviews, and so much more. Thank you so much for joining me today, and have yourself a great day.